Hello and welcome to my review of the solo D&D adventure, To Hell and Back Again, created by the brilliant Kiana Shaw and Donathan Fry, who kindly sent me this adventure for review purposes. Have you ever had a need for some D&D but no one to play it with on the day, or an awkward hour of the night when you just really want some good old D&D fun but nobody's awake? If so, this might interest you. To Hell and Back Again is a solo D&D adventure of roughly 50 pages, allowing for a DM-less adventure much akin to older choose-your-own-adventure books that utilize dice for results, but with a heavy D&D 5th edition twist. The book itself allows the reader to go through a rip-roaring adventure through, you guessed it, hell and back again, if you manage to escape, that is. It makes for a great tie-in or prequel to the Descent into Avernus campaign. The adventure takes around 1 to 2 hours to complete and can easily be played multiple times, with it taking myself at least 3 full playthroughs to experience much of the content delivered in the book. Now, I am quite a fast reader, and the time of your playthrough may vary, but the handy thing is you can note the section you get to, let's say for example, B4, and then return at your own leisure. It makes for a very easy and accessible way to get into, try out, or even just get some D&D in your day. For beginners, the authors of the book have kindly made some very detailed characters for you to choose from as pre-generated heroes. Each of them has a simplified version of the traditional D&D 5th edition sheet, which is color-coded and made very readable for any new players coming to the game. On top of this, they have 4 unique and very different characters to choose from, and if you buy this digitally, they also have form-fillable PDF sheets for ease. They also have an entire intro to the book and how to play it, and an appendix with all the items and flavor you need for the game at the back, and even some suggestions on where to take the adventure beyond the book itself. In addition to this, if that wasn't enough, each of the pre-generated characters has levels 1 through 3 of that character as well, so you don't even need to level up the character yourself, it's done for you. A new feature which the game does add, which is interesting and very much fun, is the use of destiny points. Each character starts with 5 of these points, and you can spend them to get out of certain combat situations. Whilst this may seem like an easy win, you will need to use them sparingly, as some actions cause you to lose destiny points, and other choices can take multiple away. Overall, this does help to get around some of the more difficult combats that you may come up against that seem sometimes to look almost impossible to win without heavy luck and very smart play on your side. For new players to D&D, I would suggest giving this a go solo, or if you're a new DM, try this as well. You can even run it for a small party, and there are rules given in the book itself by the authors on how to do this. Personally, I believe for new players with no knowledge of the system, running the combats in this book may be a little bit difficult. Whilst, of course, they are theatre of the mind, and so that does take a lot of positioning and the rest out of your hands, you don't need to worry about that. The creature stat blocks provided in the book may be a little bit difficult without some prior knowledge of how these operate for new, completely brand new players. But they are presented in a very simple and easy to understand way, and if you have some prior knowledge of how these blocks work and look, you'll be more than fine. The adventure itself features some amazing characters and writing with a detailed and evocative feel throughout. I love my journey to hell and back again, and would suggest anyone else curious about solo play D&D, or even wanting to run something or play something with 1 or 2 friends, to give this adventure a shot. I know a lot of you in the comments of the previous videos on how to do D&D online and how to make characters may benefit from playing this, so I do actually personally suggest if you find yourself in a slump where you can't find players or a DM at the time, but you really want to give D&D a go, try this. It lets you do it in a safe and very secure environment for yourself, and it lets you experience some hard combats and also how to run combats in some degree, which could help some of you who are a little bit anxious about DMing, possibly for the first time, make that jump. Thank you for watching this review of To Hell and Back Again. I would like to thank everybody for watching this, and if you want to check out the book, which I suggest you do, you can find it at a very good price on DM's Guild at the link in the description below. Also, thank you to all my wonderful patrons for your support this month. You're all brilliant and you help me more than you know. Expect another video soon detailing some changes to the Patreon, and also make sure to check out any of my other D&D content for more tips on how to get started. I'd like to thank my $5 patrons for this month, Derek Burge, David Hartley, and Alison Etheridge, and finally, my $10 patron at the Plague Doctor tier, Sver Rayton. Your support means the world to me and helps me to keep making this content and more to come. Until next time, I hope you all manage to escape hell.